The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Where's my money, bitch?
I win. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story now because I kind of have to. So what happened was yesterday. Yesterday, I was watching Monday Night Football. It was the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs, I can't fucking stand. So what I did was I made a deal with David initially. This is how it was before, where if I lost, so I was on the Eagles side. So if I lost, I would have to watch fucking 80 for Brady. That fucking movie. It's just. But Tanner and I was trying to figure out what would I do if I won, right? And then Tanner brought to me the idea that one, he would start watching Entourage because I told him to start watching Entourage. And then, I know where this is going. Before I continue,
I know where's this going.
Oh,
hi, Romy.
It's funny because you know what's funny?
Hold up. Happy birthday to Romy, by the way.
First of all, happy birthday. Before I say anything else, happy freaking birthday.
39 years old.
So it's funny because you mentioned that because that fucking Urkel Christmas animated movie came out today. I shit you not. It's real. I think it's called like Urkel Saves Christmas or whatever. I swear to God, it's real. I swear to God. Urkel Saves Santa is the name of the movie. It has a 7 out of 10 on IMDb already.
When did they come up with these names for movie titles nowadays?
Oh, Jesus. So what happened was if...
I know where's this going. I'm trying to hold it in.
What happened was because I said this to Tanner, he would watch Entourage because I told him to watch it. It was a good show, and he wanted to watch the movie. I was like telling him, "Oh, watch the show first before you watch the movie. You get the better experience." And what happened was that if Hunter if the Chiefs lost, Hunter would have to do this. He would have to watch this. Guess what? I won.
You're obsessed with Lost is an understatement. You're
What? What'd you say, Jordy, to me?
I said obsessed with Lost would be an understatement. You're more like addicted to it.
I lost 2 bets with you now. That's true. Because I got lucky with the freaking and that's why I don't have to watch freaking 80 for Brady. Thank God, because I can't stand Tom Brady. I can't stand him. If you don't know, now you know. And that's why he wasn't even aware of until like 3 hours before the game started.
Jared, how funny is this?
This was right before I turned on the Haunted Mansion. This is right before I turned it on. I was trying to think of something, and then that's what I thought of. And now he has to watch Lost now. I don't know when he gets started, but thank God he's starting on Thanksgiving week. He actually has fucking time to do so.
It's kind of weird that we review the Haunted Mansion and it's not even Halloween week anymore.
Do you know what's funny though? You know what's a coincidence?
What's funny?
What's the funny is that
That's
Oh.
funny.
Okay, Jose, you know what to do with that.
I'm gonna talk about it. Trust me, I'll talk about it.
Anyway,
Trust
go ahead.
me.
What were you gonna say?
This week is the 20th anniversary of this movie.
Oh, well, actually,
Whoa.
Yes,
It came out, I believe, on November 26, 2003.
yes.
Yeah,
That's-
November
yeah.
26. It did. It's this
That-
week is somehow.
At first, I thought it was Lucas in the chat, but then I realized it's actually
Actually,
Jared.
no. Yeah, on Sunday it will turn 20 years old. On Sunday. So technically, we're doing this as a pseudo anniversary episode
That's
because we didn't
so
plan on it.
weird.
It's weird.
Everything within your life, Victor, has been pseudo.
Pseudo? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What are you
I don't
talking
know
about?
the fact that you kind of obsess, addict over loss so much. The fact that you haven't been, losing your, the fact that you haven't lost your virginity yet, which is nothing to be ashamed of, and the fact that you haven't moved out of your own.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's weird that we're doing this episode damn near on the 20th anniversary. You don't plan this shit. Literally, and you know what's even funnier? I didn't say this until now. I didn't realize it until the movie was over. But I lost cast members in this movie.
Oh my god.
No
I
face.
think, yeah.
Trust
Are you serious?
me. Yes, but you're not gonna meet her until the end of season 3.
Okay, I'll take that note. Even besides, I'm still
Jared probably
halfway.
knows who I'm referring to. Probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll think.
Yeah.
I'm still
of
halfway
course
through
you
season
do.
2.
Of course you do. But yeah, it's odd. You don't plan for this shit, and it's funny because a remake of this, well, not a remake, more of a reboot of this movie came out earlier in the year, and apparently this is the better movie. Apparently, this is a better movie than. Cat in the Hat turns 20.
Oh my god, somebody, okay, let me just say this real quick. Someone in the network, I don't know who, I'm not going to shout out who it was because out of respect, but someone said that it is like a masterpiece. I should not. Someone said that, and I'm surprised that guy hasn't been bombasted.
That's
You know
one
what's
way of
ironic?
saying
You know what's
it.
ironic? It's already on the wheel, Romy. He put it on there, so we have to do it eventually.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's funny that you mentioned that. So it's already on the wheel for
Someone
us.
had
and
to
if
say it,
lands-
Hunter, but at least you didn't call it like a masterpiece.
The freaking Cat in the Hat. That movie is something. It's not a good movie, but it's something.
Speaking of which, he's Lord. Actually, from what I understand, he actually has his own Facebook. And you know what?
The Cat in the Hat has his own Facebook.
No, you. Why do I always get paired up with the nuts?
Jared, what do I have to do?
I would. Hey,
what do I have to do?
Had a Facebook, I'd follow it.
Me too.
I'd friend it.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. The Winnie the Pooh from Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey could have a Facebook, William.
Yeah,
Wait,
that could have been way worse,
hold on.
though, too.
I just realized something. It's actually viewable to watch on Peacock.
Oh no
Oh
shit!
my god!
It's a Universal
15th anniversary
movie.
of Twilight. All the anniversaries.
The Cat in the Hat, aka the pussy on some ruffles.
That's one way to play it, Romy.
Fucking Twilight shares an anniversary, I believe, today too. Oh my god, this is one of the weirdest freaking things. You don't make this shit up.
Like,
Let me make sure. Yep, it came out today, just about 15 years ago.
Oh,
And what's funny is that they put it out on 4K literally like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, and a freaking 4K box set with all of
With
the movies.
steelbooks.
I
was about to mention that.
I kind of want to get it just to own it.
No,
just
no.
to say I own it.
I already own fucking Breaking Dawn Part 2. And that's only because I gifted it to my mom for her birthday back in 2000 when the DVD came out. 2013 came out the same day. I think I still have it in my... Hold on, let me go look.
Oh my god! Like, oh my god! I mean, Breaking Dawn Part 2 is bad, but the only thing I liked about it was just the final fight sequence. But Twat was with
That
ruined the
movie
entire
is
movie.
goofy, and that's why like it's like the most entertaining one.
I have.
Oh Jesus! You
I
poor,
still have
What?
you poor bastard,
It's the DVD copy of the Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Oh,
Victor. You poor bastard.
And we barely watched this. I think we watched it only like once or twice. And I fucking have Breaking Dawn. It's not even scratched. It's perfectly clean.
But why would you even do that to yourself by watching the?
Again, it was
Breaking
not
Dawn
even for
Part 2
me. It was
twice?
for my mom. I got it as her birthday present because she wanted to see it. And this was
Well,
around
your
the time where I was 12 and I was dumb, and
it's your mother's funeral, not ours.
it was like when I was 13 and stupid. I was just like, oh, like there was a like literally I watched this like the day we got it, and when it got to the point where it was like the whole final battle was a dream sequence or a vision or whatever the fuck.
I think it was
It
more like a
was.
vision.
I was like, I said this. What the fuck is that? I was just like, why? Why?
Oh, by the way,
That was like the best part of all these fucking movies, and they copped out and said it was a vision.
Victor, look at Roby's comment.
Where's Goldberg to spear and Jack at Breaking Wind?
I can't believe I still have this. This is a fucking DVD. This is back when Blu-rays were the rage. I don't even know why. Then again, I don't think I had a Blu-ray player at the time, so that's probably why. Oh my god! Fucking Breaking Dawn Part 2. This movie is garbage, by the way.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And what was that infamous line that Bella Swan said? I keep forgetting. Like, why is my brain full of farts today? What? Hey, Victor.
I don't know what line you're
What?
talking about.
What was that line that Bella Swan said?
Oh yeah, it was Nessie or you Nessie. You nicknamed my daughter the Loch Ness Monster.
Wait, I'm confused. What's up with the hottie and the naughty?
Yes, Romy, I did come out stronger.
He did watch the
because of
hot.
Hottie and the Naughty.
Wait. Explain to me. You gotta keep.
He saw it a few years ago because of Romy.
He did.
He was like when you watch his review, it's like he was like freaking practically brain dead. Seriously, go back and watch it. I have his channel in the description. You can find it easily.
Yeah, I want Romy to explain now.
Oh my god, it's funny, but literally, Breaking Dawn Part 2, is that the one where Jacob imprints on the baby, or was that Part 1?
Yes.
That's Part 2.
Oh my god, that is creepy and not good. Oh my god. Oh right. He did the 128 worst movie tournament, and he stated he would watch whatever one, and the Hottie and Naughty one with these.
That's right. I forgot about that.
But still, I watched the worst movie of the tournament winner. Like, I mean, isn't that like willing to kill?
Because like I had never seen it before and everything, and I was like interested to see how bad.
Hold on a second. Like, are you willing to kill some brain cells right there, Jared?
Yeah. I mean,
oh my god, Jesus. To sit and also in terms of the Twilight movies,
yes, there were like 12%.
Like 12%.
Yeah.
Wow. 4 or 5.
Oh god.
He drank 4 or 5 of them. I remember vaguely that he was like completely wasted by the end of it.
I'm surprised he didn't like fall asleep.
But the whole thing, in terms of, I don't like any of the Twilight movies, but the best one, in my opinion, was the third one. That's like the best directed one of the 5 that they made, because. And the last words, Roby, you big bald bastard. Oh Jesus!
Oh man.
Oh my God!
Jeez, like first time I watched Holly and Naughty on Amazon Prime, I was just like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Oh my God! So, and I watched it, like what, a couple of months afterwards. It's not good at all. It is one of the worst movies. Oh wait, it's like
It's
unbearable.
it's so bad.
I mean, come on, with that guy from Avatar being the lead. But it's really, really bad. So I'm just gonna move on and maybe start with probably the biggest thing I could talk about. Like, I'm gonna start first because this is a huge news in the home video industry. What happened on last Wednesday will be forever be remembered. Save the date, November 15th, 2023. There was an article from the Digital Bits website that confirmed that The Abyss, True Lies, and Aliens are now coming to 4K. This is a long time coming. Especially for True Lies and The Abyss, which have crap. Like, the last time you could get them physically were these crappy DVD releases that were not anamorphic. So it means there was black bars on the sides and not just on the sides, not just on the top and the bottom. It looked that bad, especially the True Lies one. The Abyss one apparently looked really, really, really bad because it was sourced from a freaking laser disc. That's how bad the DVD was. And with that proved that also too, not just those. There's also now going to be a fucking deluxe edition of Avatar: The Way of Water with more fucking special features. Kill me for not buying it. So now I have to buy it twice. I have to double dip.
I have to.
Oh my!
Damn it!
Because it is probably with the extended cut because it says there's 3 cuts on it.
That's the first one. The
first one. Yeah.
Because with The Way of Water, the theatrical version is his director's cut. That's the movie he wanted to make. So now, apparently, with the original release of the original Avatar on 4K, I think it only includes 2 cuts of the movie, not the third. Like, it only has the theatrical and the special edition. It doesn't have the extended collector's edition on it, which is the other cut with the opening on Earth, I believe. and apparently they're also putting new special features on the original Avatar, and they're also bringing over all the special features that are on the original 3-disc collector's set Blu-ray, as well as the BD Live features that you can't access anymore. They're putting it on the 4K. Now I have to double dip. God damn it, Cameron. Look what you made me do.
You know how I feel right now. You know how I feel right now.
Maybe because of this and everything, and all these camera movies getting a 4K, maybe they'll be nice and be like, we know that Terminator 2 4K was really bad. We're gonna do
that
a
4K
redo.
is so bad. That Ultimate Wax Edition, just like Predator, Ultimate Wax Edition. And then for The Way of Water, the new special features are almost all they carry over all the special features from the initial release, but there is at least 5 hours of additional features on this. And there's a behind the scenes presentation, there's other featurettes, there are deleted and extended scenes. And there's production
12
materials.
deleted scenes too.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
And there's even a documentary about the Pandora land at Disney World. Yeah. And there's this crew movie that quote unquote where it's an animated short where they go across the Jimverse. So does that mean that this short takes place in a universe where all the James Cameron movies are in one continuity? I don't fucking know. And apparently, you have to go across it to restore order and save the world of Pandora. And there's also an Academy featurette, Monday Night Football TV spots, archives. Oh my God!
And on top of those new like 4K releases of Avatar and Way of Water, there's the Ubisoft game coming
Yeah,
out.
so true. I want to get that for Christmas so bad.
I have a PS5 now, so I can.
Yeah, but the big one for me personally, I've never seen The Abyss. I really would like to see it. I really would. But True Lies is the big one for me. I mean, this is a long time coming. I mean, how many years have I waited to have a True Lies 4K? And apparently there's going to be a behind the scenes documentary on the making of True Lies on the disc as well. And it's saying a lot that this is going to happen, considering that James Cameron apparently has made it clear that he doesn't like True Lies anymore. He considers it dated, which I guess with some aspects like the terrorism element of it, it is kind of dated, but it's still a great movie. It's still a James Cameron movie. It's still like a fucking, at least a 4.5 on its own. So and Aliens. I don't have the original Alien on 4K because I've been waiting to get one for Aliens, which I prefer over Alien. And finally, it's happening. I'm like literally I had to like sit down for a second when I was literally in bed and I woke up to this news on that Wednesday morning. I'm just like, oh my God, is this fucking real? And then I made sure it was real, and it was just like, oh my God, like this makes the Disney Plus shows getting physical releases look like a regular release. This is huge. Hi, Gary.
Hi.
But
Hey, Gary, how you doing, man?
this is a huge deal in terms of 4K. Huge deal. I mean, and they all have Dolby Vision. They're all going to have Dolby Atmos on it. Oh. So, and they all come out. When did they come out? Oh, God, I have the date. Okay, so they're coming to digital on December the 12th. And they're going to be available on 4K Blu-ray on March 12th. I'm pre-ordering practically all of these. And also 2 Titanic's coming. I forgot about the Titanic 4K. I forgot that it's already been.
I cannot wait for that. Like I've been in a really big mood to rewatch Titanic, and it's like I've just been waiting for the 4K to come out.
Yeah,
because I don't own the Blu-ray of it.
This also proves that with this, physical media is likely not dead. I mean, hopefully. Plus, we're getting Kindergarten Cop on 4K too in January. Come on, it's a great time to be a physical media collector, and this just proves it. I mean, unbelievable. I have to get every single one of these. I'm gonna have to split them up. Get to Avatar. I have to double dip on. Oh, technically, I'm getting Avatar for the first time on 4K, but The Way of Water, I have to double dip.
Also, another movie that's coming to 4K really soon, and I'm like, I have to get it for Christmas because it comes out around that time. But Shout Factory is doing a big box set of JFK in 4K.
That's right. They are doing it. And they just did one for Natural Born Killers too. They just did one.
About that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and this is going to be 2024 is going to be a huge year for physical media. I mean, it's already big enough with all this shit coming out at the end of the year. You have The Fugitive that just came out. You have the Oppenheimer 4K that just came out today, and all of this. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I'm just, it's just crazy to think that. Also, Christopher Nolan actually said something today about how physical media, he really appreciates physical media still being around, saying that he made the Oppenheimer 4K as special as possible so the digital copies won't go away. Like, he doesn't like how digital they could just take it away from you. So, yeah. Best Buy, it's funny because Best Buy is getting another Avatar.
Speaking of Best Buy, Chayton actually bought like a few physical media stuff, for the last time. I think it was on Friday. So
I'm gonna have to buy some as well for the last time because Black Friday is literally coming on right now, and Clerks.
There's a lot of 4Ks at Best Buy for like $9.99.
Oh yeah,
but kudos to Friday for getting what he could, from Best Buy last time in regards to physical media.
Yeah, because next year, like I said, they're getting rid of it, and I need to take advantage of
wait.
their deals. I need to take advantage.
Wait, rest in peace, wallets. Oh yeah, you know what? God, I remember telling that story. You know, like the one where at Raw where they were giving me a hard time, because they don't want to take.
Not that. I think it was a. Oh, you know what's so funny that you mentioned Terminator 2, that crappy 4K. It's on sale for $7.99 because nobody wants to buy it.
Oh man, you know, speaking of like crappy 4Ks, I finally watched the copy of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh my God, how bad did that look?
It's like it's not the worst thing ever, but it's just too smooth. Like the
DNR.
faces.
This sounds like there's too much DNR
It's
on it.
just the colors are very muddled and everything. It's watchable, but like definitely it's neither as bad as people say, but it's nowhere close to good.
Oh my God, it's
Oh,
funny because we're
jeez.
actually reviewing a movie that's based on a Disney ride, and you talk about a movie that's based on a Disney ride. Oh my God, the Planet of the Apes 4Ks are on sale for $17.99.
I saw that.
I could probably upgrade.
Speaking of Planet of the Apes, when I was playing Grand Theft Auto for like from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in my time last Wednesday, there was someone that actually had a name that was from Planet of the Apes, and me and this guy I was talking to we were actually laughing about it.
But yeah, this is a huge milestone in 4K history. It's unbelievable. I love that this happened. Thank you, James Cameron, for finally getting off your ass. and he's trying to get Avatar 2 out in 2025. He's confident, apparently, that it's going to happen in 2025. Hopefully, no freaking delays. So, I guess that's my topic, because that shit is just, it's unbelievable what happened. It's unbelievable. So, that's mine. William, you can go ahead.
I'm just gonna say something about like 2014 real quick.
God damn it! I said Avatar 2 instead of 3. Fuck.
I was gonna say something, Jared. You know that ending in the original Planet of the Apes? I only see myself looking up. It's like, damn you, damn you, not my wife, damn you, I'll do hell.
That's
That's
gonna be
why-
on my wall.
That's how I feel about the recent Scream 7 news.
Yep.
There you go. I made a joke about that.
I saw the news and then I quickly like went to the forum because I was like, oh, I need to see like what's going on here because I know that words are being said now.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be less than. I'm gonna keep it as close I can without being too touchy because it's a very touchy subject. But why, Paramount? Why? I mean, come on, man. I mean, I get it. I get why, without getting too deep into it, that you might feel a little upset about some things that have been said. But now the Scream. Look, I saw this thing. Tanner sent me this thing after the fact where there was a post that Paramount did to promote Good Burger 2, which is coming out tomorrow. And instead of people talking about how, oh my God, I'm looking forward to Good Burger 2, let me share my fucking screen.
Jose, you motherfucker.
I should probably explain what happened. I'm doing a bad job explaining what happened, okay? I'm doing a really bad job. So what happened was that when it comes to Scream 7, Melissa Barrera, who played Sam Carpenter in 5 and 6, who's arguably the protagonist, not Sydney anymore, she got fired from 7. 7 was probably going to be the last Scream movie anyway, but she got fired. And the reason why she got fired is because she took a side in the whole Palestinian and Gaia situation that's going on, which I'm not going to touch with a 10-foot pole because I know nothing about the subject. But let's just put it this way. She had a side last month. She posted Instagram, basically, promoting one side. I guess Paramount or Spyglass Media Group got really fucking upset and fired her. Yeah, I get touchy subjects, but here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. First of all, why'd you have to do it on fucking Thanksgiving week? First and foremost. Second, I know it's a touchy subject, but technically speaking, this is not like. How can I explain this without being too before I get canceled and get an out of context clip on Twitter
Dude,
saying that I condone this?
Don't worry about it. If it's your opinion, it's your opinion.
I know, but there's a lot of out of context shit on Twitter. Anyway, the point is that she got fired because she picked a side, and guess what? And so now back to the Good Burger 2 shit. There was a post that Paramount Plus, I believe, did about Good Burger 2, which is coming out tomorrow, by the way. And what happened was that most of the comments during that post didn't relate to Good Burger 2. Scream fans are very angry and shared and posted they're literally trying to cancel Paramount on Instagram. Yikes. I knew this was going to happen too. As an angry Scream fan myself, I knew this was going to happen. And what I mean, there's only one in this whole picture here that even is. First of all, Good Burger 2 is not even out yet, so why are you calling it a great movie? But everything else, look at this one. Cancel Paramount. Like, they're trying to cancel a major studio now. It's that bad. It's that fucking bad. And for me personally, I was just trying to get over like the more objective point of this controversy, but I'm gonna talk. Of course, I'm the Scream fan. Of course, this fucking breaks my heart. Legitimately, this breaks my heart because without Sam now, and potentially with a rumor saying that Jenna Ortega is probably maybe not going to do 7 either, this franchise is fucking dead. This franchise is over, and it baffles me that we're going to get canceled. That's what it reminded me of. Mainly James Gunn. I'm not going to talk about Gina Carano. I swear to God, I'm not. Because that would turn really ugly on here. But James Gunn, that's what it reminded me of. Remember when he did those tweets like 10 or 15 years ago and Disney briefly fired him from Guardians Volume 3 and then nobody wanted to take the job, so they had to rehire him back? That's what this reminds me of. And what you know the full context about what's going on here, this is legitimately the worst of them all. Yes, I know that whole subject is very touchy. I get that. But at least warn her. Don't outright fire her out. This is like, they're not even playing 3 strikes. They're not even playing 3 strikes, you're out. You only did it once. You could just slap a warning on her and then move on. No, you fired her after the first fucking strike. That's not how that works, Paramount. That's not how that works. Or Spyglass. It could be one of the two. It could be both. I don't know. With this now and all the bullshit surrounding it, I think the 7's dead. I feel like unless of course the backlash is so massive that they have to bring her back, because it happened with James Gunn. It can happen again. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I mean, William is also a diehard Scream fan. I don't know what he thinks about all this, but of course I'm the diehard. But it breaks my heart. Literally,
like,
I was fucking losing it. I was fucking losing it in the forum. I was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Talk about a new definition of unfairness.
It's fucking ridiculous. And now the Blu-ray.com forums are literally going ape shit because of this. Yeah, it's just like literally, and also, and a lot of people also too, even though she was being fired for being against apartheid and genocide. She was against all that in her tweet. And then guess what? They fired her for it. She's against apartheid and genocide. I saw a movie all about robot genocide in the creator last week. Everybody can agree genocide's bad. But no, Paramount decides to fucking fire her because it's a touchy subject. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm just like, and now the plot's gonna fucking suffer. It is going to fucking suffer. A lot of people are very upset. They're very, very, very angry. It is just fucking ridiculous. Absolutely freaking ridiculous.
They're going to be pulling a Sam Carpenter.
It's just absolutely it's bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit. And plus, that she did practically nothing. And also, Jenna Ortega's also posted pro-Palestine stuff too, and she doesn't get canceled for it too. Paramount, this is double standard. This is fucking double standard.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with if I may, add this in. It's the same way with Disney Plus or Disney, excuse me, when they got, when they fired that actor who used to play that that woman in the Mandalorian, right? Remember?
Oh God, I'm not gonna talk about the Gina Carano situation. I'm not because that's
it's like
even
what
worse.
you just said. It's it's similar. It's like a double standard effect. Like why?
Also, I just found an update from Christopher Landon, the new director of Scream 7. He said this was not his decision. Of course it's not your decision. I believe it. I didn't think Chris Landon would fire her. No. That's not his. I knew this was not his decision. I knew if he would have brought her back. Christopher Landon, even though I'm not a fan of most of his movies, I know he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that to the fans. So it's just, oh my God. And a lot of people are putting the blame on Spyglass and not Paramount. So I guess Paramount didn't really do it. It's Spyglass that did it. So still, Paramount has some bad publicity right now because of this. I'm sorry I'm going on so long about this, but this affects me like a lot because I'm a Scream fan, and I kind of needed to talk about it. So the point is, if they don't rehire her, yeah, you can give it to me. If they don't rehire her, this franchise is dead. There's no other way to put it. And oh no, we can bring in new characters. No, we don't want this to be like the fucking MTV series that nobody fucking likes. You remember the MTV Scream show? That is garbage. So please, enough is enough. Enough with the bullshit. Paramount, I think now because it's gotten so bad, I think Paramount has no choice but to rehire her. I hope by the end of the year, I get something that they get rehired. It's just fucking ridiculous. Moving on.
Yeah. Now, Jordy.
That's all I gotta say. No. William, it was your topic. It was yours next.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something too that Jordy might want to hear about.
Oh
this.
yeah. My good friend Jaquez, you know, from the network, he said that she got fired, and you all let Ezra Miller and Amber Heard still get their job. That is the best play you can fucking say. He just posted this right now.
I don't really say this, but that's bullshit right there.
It is bullshit. It is.
Wow.
She didn't commit a crime.
Like, what is it with the why did these bitches get keep their jobs?
She didn't do anything wrong. Just because you're on one side of a touchy situation doesn't mean you're a fucking horrible human being.
Like she's innocent. Like she didn't do like anything wrong with it.
Fucking ridiculous, man. So if Paramount didn't do it, fine. They're Spyglass, fuck off. And you got Eli Roth. Make a movie for you.
Please.
Oh Jesus. But yeah,
I think all those people need Jesus.
Yeah. Give Jesus to Spyglass. Thank you very much. So that's all I have to say. Go ahead, William. Sorry.
All right. So, Jordy, it's perfect for you, Jordy. That you want to hear on this.
Hold on a second.
You were buffering for a second, bro.
Yeah, you were buffering.
Am I all go now?
Yeah. You seem to be good. You seem
Wait a minute.
Wait.
You were lagging a little bit too. You might want to.
All right, try it again. Yeah, refresh the page. Yeah,
refresh.
You know what?
Yeah, go ahead. Jesus, we're already starting with technical difficulties.
Remember when I said something about being bullshit? Now this is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
I mean, like,
This is
All kinds of bullshit, indeed.
very better.
There
Better.
he is.
All right.
speaking of Buffy, I wonder where Buffy was during that Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland bloodbath.
I didn't see it, so why would you say Buffy? I don't know. I don't get the
Because
context.
Adam Page was drinking Swerve's blood.
Oh, but she's a vampire slayer. She's not a vampire.
Yeah.
Yo, where was she when we needed her?
She's a mortal lady who, slays vampires.
So yeah, it's better. I'm just happy that Hunter's watching Lost now. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. To hear
Anyway,
this.
William, with your
Yeah,
topic.
go ahead. I'm already
So,
messed up. I'm already all over the place today. So
no worries, you're all good. At least you got
good chicken.
Jordy. Dave Filoni is now chief
Nope.
creative officer of Lucasfilm. And no, not with an S.
That's what I wanted to hear. I mean,
Yes.
You know what? He deserves it.
He does.
And also credit to Jose for sending me this article too. It says here.
And by the way, he's not the head of Lucasfilm, but he's second in command now, which is good.
Oh, don't worry. He'll be the president long after.
Well,
I think if Kathleen Kennedy leaves, he's going to be the president.
I think
will.
he
Trust
is
me.
better in
Somebody-
the role
hey,
that
listen.
he's just been given, though,
Either
because
kicks the
that
bucket or the
means he
bucket kicks the
can
bucket.
have more.
Creative control.
Yeah, he can
Creative
lead
control. What is
these
this, pro
projects
wrestling?
from a creative standpoint.
Victor Hunter Hughes says, "Yeah, you got right this time." With me saying Lucasfilm. Not
There
with an
you
S.
go. There you go.
But yeah, either
this
Kathleen
is very
Kennedy,
good news.
either she leaves, kicks the bucket, or the bucket kicks the bucket.
I
you know?
think she might be on the business side of things. Like, remember, Kathleen Kennedy is a big time producer. She did Back to the fucking Future, for fuck's sake. And Jurassic Park and all these movies. She's good on the business side. She is not good on the creative side. So keep her for the business side, Filoni for the creative side. And you have a
True,
good
I
team.
guess.
Yep. So it says here.
It's kind of like with Triple H on the creative side and Vince on the business side.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Even though man could be a piece of
Of
shit.
a fuck Vince McMahon.
So it says here that Dave Filoni, who has overseen Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Rebels, The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and is the master of all things in a galaxy far, far away.
What about the
Now-
Bad Batch? I didn't mention that.
I'm surprised they did not even mention that too. I'm looking at this right, and he's
I
now.
think that's actually a valid point. He's like Pete Doctor, but in Lucasfilm equivalent.
I can see where you're coming from with Jose. So he has a new role as Lucasfilm Chief Creative Officer. He still holds the title of Executive Vice President, which he received in 2020. Filoni announced his Chief Creative Officer title in an interview with Vanity
Not
Fair
getting into that.
on Tuesday. He was already an executive producer of all live-action Star Wars shows on
And
Disney
the
Plus,
animated ones too.
and had been tapped to direct a film weaving together all of the TV storylines, but he will now take a more involved role with the future of Star Wars.
It reminds me of how Feige became creative officer at Marvel Entertainment, like as he was still doing stuff with Marvel Studios. Like he's currently, so he's trying to, he was juggling the comics, the games, which are not canon to the MCU, while still maintaining his MCU position. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. And he
Back
says,
in the good days, that is.
Right. And I quote, "In the past, in a lot of projects, I would be brought into it. I would see in after it had already developed good ways," he said. "In this new role, it's opened up to basically everything that's going. When we're planning the future of what we're doing now, I'm involved at the inception phase. I'm not telling
That's good.
people what to do," he added, "but I do feel I'm trying to help them tell the best story that they want to tell. I need to be a help across the galaxy here, like part of the Jedi Council almost. Star Wars is slowly planning a grand return to the big screen. The franchise has several more TV series in the works too. Up next is Skeleton Crew, a coming-of-age story created by John Watts and Christopher Ford.
Oh yeah, John Watts is doing a Star Wars show. Apparently, he said it was like an Amblin movie. That's what he said, not his words, not mine. And it's apparently another spin-off to The Mandalorian as well.
The Acolyte, a thriller helmed by Leslie Headland, set in the distant past. And get this, season 2 of Tony Gilroy's Andor.
Well, that's given. That's going to be the final season, as far as I know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Tony Gilroy planned it as 2 seasons only. That's it.
It's funny too,
and
because
it's the most acclaimed Star Wars show, so obviously he knows what he's doing.
It's funny you said that because my uncle has been begging me to see Andor because
I tried watching it. I was fucking bored, but that was before I watched Rome and actually had patience. So now, since I have patience thanks to that show, Rome, I can actually watch it.
You to watch something, then it must be important.
Patience. Victor will learn patience.
But he's too old.
What, I'm too old?
Too old to begin their training.
I'm too old?
I'm just quoting Obi-Wan.
And I'm quoting Yoda.
On the big screen, there are films in the works by James Mangold, Taika Waititi, Sean Levy, and Sharmin Abed Chenoy?
Yeah.
Charmin? Cha-cha-cha. Charmin?
God damn it, Victor.
Is that the one that's supposed to be the sequel trilogy to the sequel trilogy? Is that the one?
Yeah, she's doing the Rey movie.
Oh, God. That's going to be fucking wonderful to hear the Star Wars fanboy base fucking crying and bitching their eyes out. Oh, great. This was had that bad enough. That's the one that Damon Lindelof was going to write, right? Was that the one he was going to write?
Yes.
I'm going to be honest. Even though I'm not a fan of Watchmen, I could see Lindelof doing Star Wars because there's so many references to Star Wars in Lost. Come on. I don't know why he got fired.
He cleaned up scripts for Star Trek.
Yeah, and he cleaned up World War Z. World War Z wouldn't be the movie it is without him and Drew Goddard, who was also a writer on Lost.
Just so we're clear, Imo Inuyasha, I actually, understand where he's coming from because she has said that in the past.
I don't like political talk on you, so.
And he's also.
But it's facts, Victor. You don't run away from facts.
There was no politics ban. Anyway, moving on.
He's also exploring a possible second season of Ahsoka too.
I still haven't seen Ahsoka. I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's pretty good.
However, a lot of people were bitching about it, though. A lot of people were bitching about it.
Dude, come on! Like, I'm so sick and tired of that.
That's why I don't watch Star Wars shit anymore, because these fucking fans.
I'm so sick and tired of that shit. To yourself, why?
This is why I don't consider myself a Star Wars fan anymore, because I don't know what you think about Ahsoka, Jordy, but it was nasty.
It was actually pretty good.
Then again, I liked Boba Fett, and people shadowed over that, so. What do I know?
I don't shadow over Boba Fett either.
So, yeah. Good for him. Good for Dave Filoni, though.
Yeah,
good for him.
Absolutely. And just to close everything off, he also quoted, "To truly help filmmakers, it was really important for me to experience it firsthand. I can also lend a perspective on the challenges that telling these stories will present. I feel more capable of actually being helpful outside of just saying, well, Jedi are like this and Sith are like this."
And I feel like Lucasfilm, in my personal view, it needs to start making projects that are not Star Wars related. It needs to. They ran out of franchises they could use. They ran out. Willow, they made the TV series, it got canceled. Indiana Jones bombed. So they ran out of franchises they could use. They need to come up with something new.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just making Star Wars.
Here's the thing. They always take a break from doing Star Wars.
Yeah, but my point is that they need to try and make a movie or a show that's really different for them. Because they've been making nothing but Star Wars for a while.
I mean, I don't mind it, but I do think that they should take a break every once in a while. You know.
Yeah, I think Jordy is like a good point of like developing these projects a little bit more and have like much more time into it.
Because you
know?
can build up anticipation for something without like making shows that build up to something.
Looking at you, Feige. Oh wait, I'm gonna get canceled now.
Oh jeez, and that's it for my topic.
Although to be fair, Feige was good at it at first when making shows that build up to movies, but then
I think I don't want to completely blame Feige, but I want to also the whole thing. I think the thing
you haven't
that
talked about
really
the whole
hurt
Marvel
the
shit, by the way. You've
MCU
never seen.
was pushing stuff into Disney Plus.
Yes.
To make all of these projects, because I think one of the biggest problems
I mean,
with
it's a.
the
I mean, they have to make
MCU
money.
when it comes to the shows and stuff is a lot of that stuff feels like
It could be a movie.
yeah. Falcon and the
Secret
Winter
Invasion
Soldier
will fuck
feels
that
like
up
it
poorly
could have been
conceived.
Captain America 4 and it maybe in 2 hours and it would have been better for it maybe instead of
Literally,
6-hour
I think
show.
the only show that works to its potential is WandaVision. I'm sorry, that's the best one
Yes.
without fucking shadow of a doubt. And then afterwards, it's like they just gave up. To me, it's just like other than Falcon Winter Soldier, which I did enjoy, just a little long. After that, I just didn't care anymore.
Yeah, but I can
The
understand.
magic was gone for me already. Right after that.
Yeah,
And
because
by the way, that's getting released next week on Steelbook 4K. I'm probably gonna buy it.
And that's it.
So okay, Jared, you go next now.
Okay, so
Yes, I said next week. Did I? Did I say this week?
Yeah, you did.
Did I say next week or this week? What did I
think
say?
you said next week.
I think you said next week.
There. I did good. All right, go ahead.
All right, so my topic is something that has been kind of getting at me for like many, not just months, but years now. It's these little annoying things that come up on social media a lot of times. And I saw one specifically today. Do you guys know about all the fake movie announcements that are on social media?
Oh my god,
Facebook?
we got this cover.com is the king of that shit.
Well, and it's not even that, but like I love it when on Facebook there's just, people that I know are not like they don't understand anything about movie news and stuff, and
oh my god,
get their stuff from
the shit out of me sometimes. Like, this is
So today I saw 3 people share a post from a Facebook page called Yoda BBY ABY.
Yoda BB, like the timeline goals.
Like the timeline, yes. And it shared a post for a prequel movie that is coming out to the Polar Express called the Christmas Express.
What the fuck is this?
Wait.
Shit?
Does it have anything to do with Tom Hanks in the cover?
It's fake.
Yes, it is an AI picture.
I've seen this. I've seen this before.
And the thing is, like it gives like this whole rundown of like what the movie is, and then it shows that it's coming out on Max this Christmas.
Yet there's no trailer.
There's no trailer. I guess it was just announced on this random person's Facebook or whatever. But the thing is, people were sharing it, and I know that they are people that are very gullible and will believe this stuff. Because I looked at that Yoda Facebook thing, and it literally advertises itself as a Facebook group that satirizes stuff by making fake posters and stuff for comedic purposes.
Wait, so
Not
the
to be
it's like,
taken
it's like the
seriously,
Onion.
but the thing is, they know what they're doing.
It's like the Onion.
It's
like
not
The
the Onion.
What is
But
it?
What do you mean?
What's the name of that website or page or whatever?
It's the Yoda.
Oh, right. So pretty much it's like the Onion, but for like fake movie news.
Yes, yeah. It's just some
It's a
weirdo
fake.
making AI art. But I think like it adds to this other like conversation. There's like this shit that comes out all the time.
Oh
And
yeah.
it bothers the crap out of me.
I remember back in the day there was this bullshit about how there was going to be a Friends movie or something.
Yes.
You remember that shit? That is
that's
irritating.
a very early one.
That's
or
irritating.
The Grinch 2. With Jim Carrey coming back.
Okay,
Apparently,
not the fucking Illumination bullshit.
Probably for, to come out like this year or next year. I don't know. But like it's just
it's really
so
annoying.
funny because people can be so gullible with that kind of stuff and prey on that. And it's annoying because these people that post this stuff know exactly what they're doing, and they're giving people
exactly. Especially we got this cover.com was the king of doing this shit. Like they are saying, oh, there's gonna be a spin-off series to Solo, a Star Wars story on Disney Plus.
Like okay, and then it adds to another thing of like,
and they also said, oh, Black Widow's gonna come back to life in the MCU after she died in Endgame. Didn't fucking happen.
Yes. No. And then it adds to like the whole thing of like those fake trailers, like there's a difference between fake trailers and fan trailers. Like, I remember, especially when I was a lot younger, I would watch like fan trailers. Like I'm
surprised they didn't do one about G.I. Jane 2 after the whole slap incident. I'm surprised nobody did that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised nobody did that.
I remember back in the day, I would look up trailers for The Hobbit. This was like years before The Hobbit, like actually the Hobbit trilogy came out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that they were fan trailers. For one, they would say that they were fan trailers.
Now, that's different.
There's trailers out everywhere now that do not say fan trailers. They just say the trailer for a specific movie. And the thing is, like, they do all the stuff to trick people into watching these and believing them. Because they'll use like what Fandango uses for like the classic trailers or like the movie trailer like logo and stuff.
They're not Rotten Tomatoes trailers. I believe that's their channel name now, I think.
And it was funny because at my work we have this girl that works there as a volunteer. And she asked me, she's like, did you see the Avatar 3 trailer?
Oh my God.
And I was like, well, first of all, if I would have known that there would be an Avatar 3 trailer because there would have already been talks of it coming out soon. Or, I would have at that point already have known about it. And
plus, the movie doesn't come out for 2 more fucking years.
She showed me. Well, she didn't show me the trailer, but she showed me the thumbnail. And for one, like I'll show you what.
Here we go with shit.
Let me see.
What the fuck is that?
Is
that fruit? I swear to God, is that fruit?
So for one, it's like, well, first of all, it wouldn't even look like that if it was a real like trailer and everything. Like the thumbnail would just not look like that.
Yeah, Disney's thumbnails have a specific look.
They titled it Avatar 3, The Seed Bearer. I'm like, none of these sequels are going to have the number in the title.
Exactly. They're only fucking subtitles, damn it.
Yes.
Yes, the Seed Bearer is the rumored title. It's probably going to be official at some point, but there's no 3 in that title. Just like there's no 2 in The Way of Water.
If you look at these things, it's like...
Oh my god, was it?
Wait a minute. Sea Bear, the character from SpongeBob?
Oh no, the fucking Empires of the... Imagine if that was the Avatar 3 trailer, just edited the Empires of the Deep fucking trailer, and then fucking...
And then another thing, like, if these trailers were real, why isn't, like, the major studio that produced it releasing a trailer instead of Foxstar Media? Or here's another one it's just Avatar 3, and I'll give them this. The font that they use for official trailer is the font that, like, Disney and all of them are, using now. Like, the white text at the bottom for, like, official trailer.
Marvel uses it.
So I'll give them this. And my best friend told me this was right before I think this was even before Jurassic World had a title yet.
Oh.
There wasn't like a trailer yet. And his uncle his uncle is very dumb. I will say that. He saw a trailer for the new Jurassic World, Jurassic Park 4, and it was about them going to Canada to find dinosaurs in Canada. And the thing was, like, it was one of those trailers that used, footage from the other movies pieced together to make it look like another film.
So pretty much the final trailer for Endgame.
Hey, Jared, when the people go into Canada, are they gonna meet Deadpool there?
Oh my god! Hopefully you'll meet a certain somebody there.
I even watched this one trailer that was like so bad. It was already advertising like the next Jurassic World movie after Dominion, and
oh my god! Let Dominion be the fucking last. Fuck Dominion. Fuck
there was movie. Dragons.
Oh
in
yeah.
The trailer.
Oh my! That would be something that Colin Trevorrow would do. To be honest, that would be something he would fucking do.
I don't know what the point of this like topic really was. More or less, like just to have me like rant a little bit about like how much
I can't stand that either. I can't stand it either. Whenever I see it, I'm just like, oh my god, this is obvious.
And it bothers me that people like buy it.
Exactly.
Because, well, the thing is, I realize too, not everybody is like into film as like much as we are. It's like we look at like a poster for a movie, we can tell like that is a legit like poster for like a movie. We know that is real because we know what a real movie poster is supposed to look like.
Exactly.
We know what the thumbnail of a trailer is supposed to look like, or what a trailer looks like.
Yeah,
not everybody knows.
Especially if you're a movie fan, you're trained to kind of know this kind of knowledge.
But like you can tell, like that picture with the red baby Na'vi. It's like I can tell that is fake.
Because the Na'vi are fucking blue and the Mechaina are fucking green. Or blue, green, turquoise, I don't fuck.
I am Groot.
But also, I can tell because it's like there's almost like a filter over it that like just makes it even worse. And it, I don't know. It's just like, you can tell that like it's an image of a Na'vi baby from like Avatar 2 that has been colored after the fact. Whereas, you know, like if that really was a red like Na'vi baby or something, you know, it would have been more natural because it would have been colored red from the start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hate
crap out of me too.
I hate fake trailers. I hate fake, you know, these posters and everything. I think fan trailers have a place because because they advertise
just like fan edits, they have a place as well
as fan trailers. Honestly, one of the best fan trailers ever that I have watched is for this movie that it's a fake movie, but damn it,
it's a
like they piece stuff together well enough to where I'm like, you know, that looks like a legitimate movie that could be interesting, and it's called The Batman Complex.
The Batman Complex. So it's about a guy who has a complex about Batman.
Yes, they take like images. They take stuff from Inception, Shutter Island, the Dark Knight trilogy, The Machinist, and compile it all together into like Christian Bale like thinks that he's Batman, and Leo DiCaprio has to go into his mind so that he can implant the idea so that he can become
so it's like an unofficial sequel to Inception.
And I'm kind of like, you know, if this wasn't like already an amalgamation of like movies that already existed, I'm like, this would like be a pretty cool idea, honestly. But again, it like advertises it as, you know, like this is just a fan thing. And it's like that's where that stuff kind of shines. When you're actually trying to deceive people, like the Avatar 3 thing is, it's like that's where like I take an issue with that stuff, and I hate that kind of media.
What's next? Cillian Murphy thinks he's Oppenheimer. He about oh my god.
Somebody should make that trailer.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, I'm going to make a ball. It's going to be bigger and better than the last.
Worms.
Oh my goodness. So I have an update about the Scream 7. Apparently Spyglass has now made a statement. And a spokesperson, first of all, they forced Christopher Lane to take down his tweet. That's already a great sign. And second, they have said that Barrera's posts were interpreted to them as anti-Semitic. Yet she was talking about how genocide was awful. And yet you're saying it's anti-Semitic. Spyglass, I swear to God, you are fucking idiots. Idiotic, to say the very least. And a lot of people are calling their bluff. Thank God they are, because now we know it's not Paramount that made this decision. It's Spyglass. Paramount, I swear, do something. Please, you're the co-financer. You have the power to, you know, change their mind.
You've got the power.
Oh, Jesus. No singing. No fucking singing. God.
I want to sing.
No singing.
I want to sing.
No singing.
I want to sing. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I hate you.
Ready?
I hate you too. I hate you too.
Jordy.
I want to sing.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I want to sing.
No.
No.
When did Caesar show up?
Oh my God. All right, you can do your topic now, Jory. Jesus.
Okay. So, before I watched, the movie we're about to review in just a few moments, I was in a live chat where it was premiering the Thanksgiving special of TNA Impact in 2007. Wrestling, of course. And
Of course.
I was in the live chat. There's like 200 other people there, including Brandon, who was also in the live chat not too long ago, and Nick Infante, 1992, I believe, as well. And basically, we all had a great time. Everybody in the live chat was, very friendly, very kind. We had our opinions of TNA, of what should have been this, that, and the third. We had our agreements of who had the best run in TNA, like Samoa Joe, AJ Styles. But I'm not going to lie, if there's one thing that I had to disagree with someone on, is the fact that someone said in the live chat, while everybody was having a grand old time, was that the Thanksgiving edition of Impact on 2007 is not particularly one of the best episodes. I'm like, in my head, what? And I'm like, so I'm watching the main event. It's the Turkey Bowl tournament finals. It's got Chris Sabin, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles as the finalists. They already qualified in 3 other triple threat matches. And then the winner would get $25,000 while the loser would dress up in a turkey costume. Like the loser that got pinned or submitted would wear the costume. The guy who doesn't get pinned or submitted doesn't even win money, nor does he wear the costume. So he gets a free pass, apparently. Samoa Joe, he won after hitting AJ with a muscle buster. And this match, I'm not gonna lie, I think it had so many commercial breaks to where I was like, this is a match of the night candidate for that episode. And it was so good. And I was like, this guy, you're saying that this, wasn't a good episode? I strongly disagree, because it was a good episode. It had one of the best matches on there, And on top of that, you got to see a lot of entertaining stuff. You got to see a food fight within, within the Angle Alliance. You got to have, some knockouts in action back before they started, becoming, more exposed, and I think this was after Bound for Glory or something like that. Yeah, it was sometime after Bound for Glory. And then you've got, other things too, some other funny moments. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was watching this, it was, it was like reliving my childhood, when I was a kid, TNA Impact was the alternative, to, like the counter, was like actually the counterpart to WWE, except this was like way more better. You had a 6-sided ring, even though it's more stiffer than a 4-sided ring, and the ropes were tighter than the 4-sided ring. But if people could just like make it a little looser and less stiffer, maybe they could bring back a 6-sided ring. But that's just my opinion. Point is, I loved enjoying this with Brandon in the live chat. I even messaged him before I watched the movie that we were going to review in just a few moments. I'm not gonna lie, the Impact, Thanksgiving episode, I give it, give it like an 8 out of 10, because there was entertainment, there were some good matches, there was some good storytelling as to why of what would happen and the consequences of said matches, and honestly, I think, match of the night obviously goes to AJ Styles versus Chris Sabin versus Samoa Joe in the Turkey Bowl finals.
Turkey, gobble, gobble. It's turkey. No, I can't even remember.
There was a gobble, gobble. There was a gobble, gobble chant, too.
Also, balls of turkey.
No, that's Ben's preferred thing for Thanksgiving.
I just found this out right now. Apparently, Trolls Band Together, which came out literally this past weekend, it got leaked online already.
Oh my!
In HD, they fucking leaked it.
Wow.
Anyway,
not even 3 days later, and the fucking shit's on got leaked.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, the point I'm making is the fact that don't judge a book by its cover until you've watched, until you've read the book, apparently, because
maybe he's an e-drone.
Because I actually enjoyed watching the episode. Brandon was having a good time. Everybody else was having a good time. I enjoyed answering some questions, and something like that, giving my opinion. And you know what the thing is? This was like a wrestling, like everybody who loved TNA. This wasn't no political faux pas bullshit. This was, this was just us, OG TNA fans that were watching something that was premiering on the internet that was, broadcasted many years ago. No, I mean, I'm telling you, I think TNA, when they come back, they should do that specials like that for Impact again, like Valentine's Day specials, St. Patrick's Day specials, maybe, like 4th of July specials, Halloween specials, maybe even like again the Thanksgiving special and the Christmas special, because it gives it that little push when it has a step further into the entertainment of the sport of professional wrestling. So that's what I give it. I give the the episode an 8 out of 10. And I definitely give match of the night to, AJ Styles versus Chris Sabin versus Samoa Joe in the Turkey Bowl finals.
So, yeah.
And that's my topic right there.
So, yeah.
I don't know why I just remembered this. I don't know if I guess I need Jordy to answer this for me if he can. The other day I went to my best friend's and he bought, I don't know if you watch AEW much anymore, or
I still watch AEW like Rampage and Collision, but I don't watch
because we were playing the video.
I heard the game is terrible.
We were playing the game on Switch.
Well, let me guess,
I needed to know this because none of us because none of them had been watching like AEW and stuff. There is a mode in the game, and I need to know if this is like a real match or anything. But it was like barbed wire explosion stuff happening, or if that's just like in the game.
Barbed wire.
It's like a barbed
wire. Are you talking about a barbed wire death match?
It was basically that, but then there was also like a time in which there was an explosion happening halfway through the match.
I doubt there's going to be an explosion because
Game Mill did not make it. It was THQ Nordic. If it was Game Mill, it would be about as bad as the Kong video game that just came out.
Because we were playing the game and like it was counting down, and then there was this explosion and stuff, and then
that's like the
we're
shit
just
that happened
throwing each other
AEW
into barbed wire.
2020, I think, with the explosion.
No. It was wait. No. It was 2021.
Yeah, but it's like that shit. It's exactly like that.
Yeah, but did it have like sparklers go off?
Yeah, and then the match went on for 15 minutes of us just throwing each other into barbed wire, and just blood is just all over.
Honestly,
and we were like, "Oh my god!"
With you,
Jared,
if I could be honest with you, I never played a barbed wire death match in AEW Fight Forever because one, I had no interest in it.
Yeah.
In regards to playing that match, I did play the video game, and I'm not gonna lie. If let me put it to you this way: if what they say, it's like making it like WWF No Mercy for the N64, making it better. The thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But the thing is, if you want to make something look good as a game that you loved growing up, then don't copy it or try to make it look like it. Otherwise, you're just going to be wasting your time and effort with so many things. I'll give Ukes credit where credit is due, but AEW and I'm talking about also Kenny Omega and the dumb Matt and Nick Jackson, that they need to get off their childhood nostalgia trip asses and realize that if you want to play stuff like that, then look at a ROM hack or something like that, to make it look good with the N64 No Mercy thing. But as far as next generation video games, you need something better than that, like something that
it looked kind of cheap, didn't it?
Yeah, it did look.
It was on the Switch, and it looked even better.
But here's the thing:
I'm even going to say this, but TNA Impact, the video game, actually is better than AEW Fight Forever. And even though some people may disagree with TNA Impact, the video game, still, I think it's a lot. I think its gameplay is more superior than AEW Fight Forever.
I'll say this though. We got 7 stars. It was a 7-star match.
7-star.
What the? What do you mean a 7-star match?
This sounds like something David would do. It really does.
No.
I guess it lasted for like 15 minutes. Like we just weren't going down, and it was like 7 stars.
That doesn't make any sense. A 7-star match?
A plus.
Yeah, like the score at the very end.
You know what? That sounds like something Dave Meltzer would do.
I just wanted to get that out of the way because I just remembered that story and it felt like the perfect time.
Yeah.
That's
What?
funny.
I'm sorry. I got distracted a little bit. Oh, what were we talking about? Oh, right. The fucking. Oh. I don't see any more Scream 7 updates, so I guess we could just go to commercial break and talk about the freaking movie that Jared made me watch.
I actually enjoyed it.
Thanks for ruining your thoughts about it.
Are they gonna play all night?
I call the next game. It's like the millionth game. I got next.
Look, he's gonna connect 4.
Oh, she's got him beat. One more move and she'll connect 4.
Where? I can't see.
There, diagonally. Yes. Ready? Easy, sis. Next game is mine. All right, we heard you.
Play again?
You know it.
Oh, man.
Connect 4 from Milton Bradley. It's your turn to play.
Finally.
Let's play. All right, who wants a piece of me?
It calls us. It moves us. The desire to gather. We even have a name for it. Magical Gatherings. This year, plan a gathering with your circle of loved ones. To get started, visit DisneyWorld.com.
That was age appropriate because I literally found out that was from 2003 when this movie came out. So I'm like, put it in. Although it's a little odd that he turned into a freaky at the end there.
Okay, so I'm looking at gameplay for the barbed wire death match, and it actually causes an explosion around the ring. But when they showcase the explosion, okay, so they won't do they won't make the ring explode, but they'll do sparklers for Revolution 2021. But when you're in the video game, oh, it's gonna explode, but it doesn't kill you. Give me a damn break.
It's like you don't give a fuck with like fuck physics. Put it in the game, damn it.
I think they're always about a video game.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he would be sucking off to the dump.
And also too about that Magic Kingdom commercial. I really want to go back there again so bad.
I'll just say this real quick. Dave Meltzer is not a wrestling reviewer. Okay, he is a young buck.
Here we go.
He is a young bucks dick licking, mark who does nothing but give every single one of their matches, along with Kenny, Kenny Beta. That's what I'm going to call him, not Kenny Omega, Kenny Beta. Like, oh, match of the year, 5-star match. Oh, I'm going to give this a match of the night. Oh, yeah, what about the other matches, you stupid clown? You freaking asphalt-looking clown. In fact, Jim Cornette's right about your nose. It looks like W.C. Fields in his final days, for God's sake.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, you Dave Meltzer and you Young Bucks and you to anybody who thinks they're the good guys.
No, I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy.
The way how they showed their temper tantrum after they lost their match to Jericho and Omega is actually, the same way how they don't get their way behind the scenes. They throw their shoes around. They use a steel chair to the ring post, which is probably the one they practice while being male strippers. But that's more power to them. But still, that's all I got.
And also, apparently, somebody said that they wanted to go back to Disney World. Is that true? We want to go back to Disney World? All right, here it is right now.
We have to go back.
That's your warning.
I want to go back.
You know what? before we start the review, I'm gonna get something done real quick, and when I come back, then we can start. That sound good?
Great. Well, we have to make up for some time then. What are we
That's
talk about?
that's the whole point. Well, that's the whole point. Me doing something, for the time being.
Go right. I have to make something up. All right, go do it. I have to make something up. Let's see if there's any updates about Coyote versus Acme and all the bullshit.
Oh, I can also say this.
Oh yeah,
That,
talk about that. I talked about my shit about Coyote versus Acme. If you want to talk about your, this reminds me of what's going on with Scream 7, but for the whole movie with Coyote versus Acme. So go ahead, tell me your thoughts on that.
So something that came out around the time that this movie came out was obviously the inevitable, tie-in video game. And they made a tie-in video game for the Haunted Mansion.
Oh.
And it was based on the story of the ride itself.
And not the movie.
It takes place in like the late 1800s, maybe early 1900s.
Definitely.
And you're this guy, you're the caretaker of the mansion, Zeke, and you have to save all 999 ghosts from some evil.
That sounds nothing like the movie.
And I played it so much as a kid on the GameCube. And back in the day and everything, I thought it was like the scariest thing ever and everything. It was like, it was my Silent Hill.
Wow.
Jesus.
But it's actually a genuinely pretty good game. It's kind of simple, but it has some nice kind of scares and some good atmosphere. You get to explore the mansion, and there's just some really cool ideas with it. And that's something that I always think about, because I was like, okay, well, I have this comedy Haunted Mansion movie, but I also have the game that's a little spooky and everything and different, and it reminds me of the initial idea for this movie when Don Knotts was going to be in it.
So apparently, judging by the game here, this is a TDK Media active game. That means that this is the same people who did those crappy Shrek games for a while. The first.
Then again, I have not played this game in a while, but I have.
So apparently,
a lot
got
of fond
decent
memories.
reviews. Probably the best reviewed thing they've done, because a lot of their games are horrible. So it's almost almost like they're almost like the LJN of the 2000s. They just get licenses for all these high profile IPs like Robotech and Shrek and Muppets and The Land Before Time, even.
The Land Before Time? What?
They made a Land Before Time video game. It's called Big Water Adventure. It was released on the PlayStation in 2002. And they also did the infamous Aquaman Battle for Atlantis, which is considered one of the worst games of all time.
Oh my god.
I've never played it, but I know about it.
I've seen gameplay of it,
It
Jared,
is so
and I was
stiff.
like, what the fuck am I looking at? Are you like Superman 64 but underwater?
The punches look fucking fake in that game. Oh my god.
That's probably like the punches that would feel like in underwater of that Aquaman game.
God. So, about the whole freaking Coyote versus Acme thing, I'm trying to see if there's an update about what's going on the past week since I last talked about it. But it looks like, oh right, let's talk about this since Doherty's not here. Let's talk about this. A congressman is calling for a federal investigation of Warner Brothers for its handling of Coyote versus Acme, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Representative Joaquin Castro from Texas took to Twitter to blast the studio for its original plan to shove the movie for a tax break. Quote, the WB tactic of scrapping fully made movies for tax breaks is predatory and anti-competitive. At the Justice Department, and revise their antitrust guidelines, they should review this conduct. As someone remarked, it's like burning down a building for the insurance money. And now, because of this also, the Federal Trade Commission is potentially putting Warner Bros. Under investigation. Good. Fucking good. Get Zaslav out while you're at it. He's turned into he makes Tom Rothman look like a saint. Now they're in legal trouble because of this. And now, literally, this is what they get. This is what they get. Because now Amazon's probably going to buy it. And all that shit, all the angriness. And it reminds me, this whole thing with the Coyote versus Acme shit could potentially apply to Scream 7. A lot of people are angry. So maybe if because of what happened with that could happen with this. That's my guess. That's my prediction. I hope it happens. Obviously, for the sake of me being a Scream fan, I hope it happens. But that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of Coyote versus Acme. It really does. It's just, and plus, Hunter made a good theory with me. He did I think I said, I don't remember who said this first, me or him, but he said that because, either one of us, we said that because of Coyote versus Acme getting canceled, I think the DCEU is in fucking trouble. I feel like Zaslav could, like, interfere with James Gunn over his universe. Like, literally, you could, and start canceling projects left and right for tax reasons. I'm just like, that's how it is. Like, literally, that's how bad Warner Brothers is at it right now. It's at the piss poor state that it is right now. It's just freaking ridiculous. I mean, oh my God, it is repulsive.
It's like, regardless of, like, even if, like, some of, like, the movies that they've canceled and everything that are, like, done and everything, it's like Batgirl. If Batgirl is a bad movie, okay, it's a bad movie,
Yes,
but let
yes.
it just be released.
Let it just be released. Who cares? Let somebody find it. But, like, don't bury it like fucking E.T. the video game, where they dig it up in fucking New Mexico. It's just let it be released. I mean, come on. It's not. If anything, you're losing money by doing that. Either way, so it's really, really just. It doesn't make any sense, especially for a movie that, like, a lot of filmmakers were praising the movie when they saw an early screen. Like Brian Duffield praised it. Lord and Miller wanted the movie to get released. And if Lord and Miller, with the power they have now in Hollywood, if they want to release, you better fucking release it. Like, seriously, it's that bad. They made Wesley Snipes look like a saint with tax evasion. They make Wesley Snipes look good. It's really, really, it's that bad. What else did I talk about? Is there anything else in the news? Oh yeah, Columbia Classics Volume 4 is coming out.
Yep.
What else? What is in this? His Girl Friday, I guess, is coming to dinner. I think Kramer versus Kramer. Yep. Starman.
All right, I'm back.
All right, finally. I was trying to make up some time here, so let's talk about the movie now.
Walt Disney Pictures welcomes you to the Gracie Manor.
Hello? Do you believe in ghosts?
How's that? Stay calm.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Disagree.
Be brave.
No time to panic.
Won't be a good time to.
Now stop panicking.
And don't lose your head.
That's something you don't see every day.
Eddie Murphy.
Dark spirits lift us.
Hey, I'd really rather stay on the ground. Can I stay on the ground, please?
Disney's The Haunted Mansion, rated PG.
Coming soon.
Starts November 26th.
See, I wasn't lying about the anniversary.
That's
but
pretty good.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said you were lying.
Anyway, the Haunted Mansion is a 2003 American supernatural horror comedy film.
Okay.
That's the biggest fucking problem in the movie. Directed by Rob Minkoff and written by David Birnbaum, who's best known as the screenwriter for Elf. He did Elf, and then he did the Spider-Man Chronicles, and then he did 2 other really bad movies. Zoom, which is the one with Tim Allen with the fucking superhero shit, and Strange Magic, Lucas' favorite movie.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Produced by Don Hunt and Andrew Gunn, not related to James Gunn, starring Eddie Murphy, Terrence Stamp, Wallace Shawn, Marsha Thomason, and Jennifer Tilly was released on November 26, 2003 by Walt Disney Pictures. Budget was $90 million. And the movie it turned a profit $182.3 million. So it was barely a hit. Just barely. Yeah, just barely. The premise, workaholic real estate agent Jim Evers is accused by his wife Sarah of neglecting his son and daughter, so he takes the family on a vacation. Along the way, the family stops off at a sinister mansion that Jim has been asked to sell, only to discover that it's haunted by Master Gracie, his stern butler Ramsley, and 2 other servants who need some help breaking a curse. 13% rate on Rotten Tomatoes.
That again.
5.2 out of 10 on IMDb at 2.7. Oh no, 2.7 or 2.6. I think it's 2.6 on Letterboxd. 13% rating.
That's like
1 out of 5 on Common Sense Media, but nobody cares about that. But 13%. One of the worst reviewed movies of 2003.
I think time has been more kind to this movie.
In a way, yes. In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. Because I'm one of those people who grew up with the movie. I did. I grew up with the movie. I watched it on the Disney Channel when it came on, or always around September, October. They put it on. I rented it one time, I believe from either Blockbuster or no, it was Blockbuster. And I remember liking it. I haven't seen it in over, I want to say 15 years. I think it's been 15 years since I've seen this. And
by the way, just so we're clear, Inuyasha, when he means by horror, it's not really like a horror, like, it's just, like
anything with supernatural is going to be classified as horror.
Yeah, like subgenres, like it would mostly count towards the horror,
But this film is interesting in a lot of ways to me. Like, I have very mixed thoughts on this. I mean, in some parts, I'll say this. Rob Minkoff is a very good filmmaker. He did the fucking Lion King, for fuck's sake. And he did Stuart Little, which is one of my all-time favorite childhood movies. Although I didn't really care for the second one as a kid, but people tell me that's a better movie. Although some people say it's not a better movie. I don't know. The first one I really liked. And
I did too.
I believe this was his follow-up to Stuart Little. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he does a good job when it comes to directing, when it comes to being, I guess, faithful to the ride. Like, the direction is the best thing about it. I'd say is the best thing about it. And like the production design is immaculate. It's immaculate. There's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, it looks like a creepy old mansion. They did a good job representing that. And although I haven't I've only been to Disney World once in my life in 2010, I believe. No, 2011. So I don't remember how the ride goes, but I'm not sure how faithful this is to the ride. I don't know how faithful this is.
It's been since like 20.
I don't know if anybody's been to Disney World more times than me. I don't know.
I've only been to Disney World once, and it was in 2018. I remember. I just remembered that because I had started YouTube at that point.
And I guess I'm going to assume that it's a very, very kind of a faithful interpretation in terms of certain things that they do in it, particularly at the end. But where this movie loses me is, why did they need to make this an Eddie Murphy career vehicle? Why did they need to make this a comedy? Why? Why did they need to make it? And the 2023, the new film apparently is a comedy as well. So why are they going in that? It doesn't work. It doesn't.
Yeah.
To me, the comedy for the most part does not work. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's like my biggest problem.
He tries. He's not half-assing it. He's not half-assing. He's doing his very best, but the script is god awful.
I mean, Eddie Murphy actually makes the movie watchable for me, to be honest with you.
I know, but I'm talking about specifically in terms of screenplay. It's not good.
I know.
Because he tried.
I do like Eddie Murphy in this movie.
He tried. I'm not saying he's bad, because most of the performances are actually not too bad.
I do too, Jared.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
How I imagine an experience involving crybaby, fan base, homosexuals, and a victor strip dancing the Saturday Night
Ben.
Fever.
What in the world?
Ben.
Wait.
Ben. What the shitting hell am I gonna do with you to my favorite identical twin?
That's funny.
What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that?
Your guess is as good as mine, Victor.
Oh my god. So, what was I talking about? That distracted me.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Ben. Thanks a lot.
Oh, right. The comedy. It just doesn't work. Especially like the parts where you meet the characters and all that. It's just, and he's trying to, sell these houses to these people. And it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think some of the comedy works more like when you're actually in the mansion. Like I think.
Yes, I believe it's a little bit better when it's outside. I know.
Yeah.
This is when you at the bar.
Eddie Murphy actually makes a better real estate salesman than an actual real estate salesman, to be honest with you.
But the movie also too, like that really doesn't work in terms of like again,
God
a little bit better.
This doesn't work. That doesn't work.
And what I don't really question is that who is this movie made for? I mean, it's not funny enough for adults. It's terrifying for little children. Who was this made for? I'm surprised this did well.
It kind of like struggled between like what kind of demographic they were like aiming towards.
Especially the opening scene with the fucking ghost punches through the wall with scaring the kid. That would I think that terrified me when I was a kid, if I remember correctly.
I think even to this day that mausoleum scene is like pretty like effectively kind of scary too.
I think also like production wise, it's just very well done. Although the CGI is iffy. This is 2003, the year of bad CGI. Come on, this is the year of bad CGI.
No, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that great, but then again, might as well roll with what you got.
Yeah, but no, 2003 is like one of the worst.
One of the worst. Daredevil looked like shit.
Oh god. The theatrical
I love
version.
Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, but some of the effects are not very good. Hulk looks fucking terrible.
Oh, with the freaking Hulk dogs. No. Better yet. I got something. The Hulk dogs in the video game looks better than the movie.
Oh my god. Any other bad 2003 CGI fucking
I got one.
CGI.
I got one.
Well. Oh yeah, the Matrix Revolutions.
No. The League of Extraordinary
Gentlemen. Oh my god, don't get me started.
With the freaking big monster towards the end. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
Literally the only good CGI as far as I know, back in 2003 was Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of Black Pearl. That CGI fucking holds up. Return of the King, obviously.
Oh hell yeah.
And Finding Nemo, because Finding Nemo's fucking amazing. And it's the cartoon with it's what Shannon from Lost called that one cartoon with the fish. One of the computer ones.
Oh yeah, the computers.
Oh
yeah,
Jesus.
Hunter. X2 had good CGI.
I haven't seen X2 in a very long time. It's funny that it had good CGI considering Rothman slashed the budget on that movie.
That's right. Especially with the beginning scene where Nightcrawler was infiltrating the White House. That actually still looks good to this day.
So yeah, the point is that CGI in 2003 was not very good, but they try what they can. The ideas the ideas in the movie that I like, and mostly acting is pretty good too. Particularly Terrence Stamp as the villain, I think he's very good.
Mm-hmm.
And Jennifer Tilly as the fucking ball thing. She's actually kind of funny in this movie.
Yeah, he provided like a good.
I was thinking too much about Seed of Chucky when I was seeing her. I'm just like, oh god, I don't want to think about Seed of Chucky. I don't want to think about Chucky jerking himself off with a fucking bag. But did that happen in Cena Chucky or did that happen in Bride of Chucky? I can't fucking remember.
I wouldn't even know though.
Oh my god! But
Eat a freaking Chucky.
music's good. Music is pretty good. Mark Mancina did the
How
score.
can Chucky have a spawn when he's just a doll? Does he have to have sex with a doll with a sex doll?
Well, technically, Tiffany turned into a doll, so in Bride of Chucky, so makes sense. But
So wait, what's she called again?
Tiffany.
So Tiffany is a sex doll.
No, she was a normal human being, and then she got turned into a fucking doll. Not a sex doll, though.
But if Chucky had sex with her, that makes her a sex doll.
Oh my god.
Oh my, Jordy.
I'm not trying to joke here. I mean, doesn't it not make sense? If Chucky has sex with her, that would make her a sex doll.
Oh my god. Like, if you two don't want to kill anymore, that's your loss. But
And
don't
apparently, from what I understand, the reason why this movie has gotten a lot of recognition these past couple of years is because the people who saw it in the theater, the people who rented it on DVD, the people who watched it on the Disney Channel grew up, and they're showing it to their kids.
What I said, and you have to agree that it. I mean, like, does that not make that that human that transformed into a doll, and if that means Chucky has sex with her, does that make her a sex doll?
So
yes.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, thank you, Jared. Thank you.
Not gonna. So apparently, Disney historian Jeff Baham attributes the film's increased popularity now to its original intended audience, the preteens and teens who saw it during its initial release and subsequent home video release, who have grown up with an appreciation for the film and who now, as adults, are introducing it to their own children. Quote, an interesting thing that has happened in the past decade plus since this film's been released. A vital portion of its original intended audience of this clean Eddie Murphy comedy, intrepid kids and inquisitive teens have grown up. And their observation of their social media demonstrates that this generation of late millennials considers The Haunted Mansion their own Halloween movie, the same way the generation of the early aughts Haunted Mansion fans considered 1993's Hocus Pocus to be their spook show of choice, even though Hocus Pocus is a fucking garbage movie. Even today, it's garbage.
I think he nailed it on the head there and everything, because it's like there's a generation that is like just
take this movie over
Hocus Pocus is like their movie, and I think kind of like this is in that same vein of like how it can easily become like a generational kind of movie.
And also too, they also said that the decomposing face scene and the zombies, they consider it like a 2003 version of Poltergeist.
I'm not gonna lie, I think CGI moments were actually pretty good.
That's not CGI. The zombies and the rib facing, that's Rick Baker doing the practical effects on that work.
Oh,
that's Rick Baker. So one of the best at what he does.
No matter what it looks like, it looks pretty like
I'm just complaining about the CGI, like when the ghosts are transparent, that does not look good at all.
Yeah, it kind of does not like really hold up by today's standards.
Also, I will say I like Wallace Shawn in this movie.
I do too, actually. I agree. He's funny. As the other ghost, he's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
His performance actually at the Princess Bride, like his performance, it just kind of reminds me of that. But
doesn't he even say inconceivable in this movie?
I think he does. Does he? I think he does.
I swear he does.
Yes, I think he did.
I could have sworn.
Inconceivable.
Oh, yep. Inconceivable. But yeah, he did say inconceivable. That's right. He did say inconceivable.
Hold on.
Jared.
That word. I don't think it means.
I think he's really good in this movie too.
Yes, he is. I agree.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, and also
although
too,
the storyline involving him is not particularly good, and I'll get to that.
And also
I actually kind of like
I don't like the
Okay,
love
I think
triangle.
it's
I hate
weirdly
that they had
kind
to
of
make it a love
romantic in a
triangle. It's like
way.
some fucking Nicholas Sparks bullshit. I'm just like, shoot me right now.
And Jared, we were talking about this while I was watching the movie, and you said, "There's the man," and I said, "Is it just me, or did Keanu Reeves see this movie and was like, oh, maybe I have like somewhat of a twin from Bram Stoker's Dracula
Fuck
because of the because of the hair that he had and the outfit."
Inferno fucking garbage.
I think you'll get a kick out of that, Jared.
Yeah, like the effects practically are really good. The CGI is not. The music's good. I'll say that the movie is really well paced for what it is. It's only 88 minutes with credits, and I feel like it works really well. The pacing is very good. They knew what they were doing. Like the direction, they knew what they were doing. It's just the script that's the problem with the movie. That's my big problem. The direction is good. Everything else is trying really hard, and I get that. And it's really commendable, but it's just that script, man. Like it's not funny.
No.
And making it a comedy to me was a big fat mistake. They should have taken it a little, not too seriously so the kids won't get alienated, but serious enough. Like how the Disney Renaissance movies are a good example. Like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, that movie's fucking dark, and that movie's still for kids. So, and what was also, I want to talk about this because this there's one part that I really love. It's that fucking those heads, like the barbershop quartet shit. That's like the funniest part of the whole movie.
I used to sing like that stuff all the time. It was just always in my head, that scene with them.
And also the kids are actually pretty good. I'll give the kids credit. They're actually pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
They have decent
They're
performances.
not terrible. They're not bad. So, and
they don't come off as bratty. They don't come off as mean-spirited.
Although I find there's another part that they're in the modern, like the towards the beginning where I found funny, where the son is scared of spiders, and he is able to look at a Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover and not fucking use it to kill the spider.
I'm like in my head, attaboy.
But that's another one of the more funnier parts in this movie, at least to me. And of course, the two ghosts with Wallace Shawn and the other chick, they're fucking hilarious, pretty much for the entire runtime. And the thing about this is that it ends pretty well, but then in the end credits, who the fuck thought this was a good idea to end the movie with a rap cover of the People's Court theme song? What is that?
I was actually listening to the entire cover through the credits, and I was just thinking to myself,
it doesn't fit the movie at all. It's the fucking People's Court theme.
It feels irrelevant to the entire movie itself too. If you would have cut that off, I would have been fine with it. But no.
It's just a little bit cringe. And I haven't seen the reboot, but apparently people tell me the reboot is worse than this movie. I don't know. William saw it. I don't know.
I agree. I agree.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't really hate the reboot, but it's just one of those things where I'm just okay, it's there, I guess. And it's also too, it's just it's a shame too that the reboot had ILM, and man, those visual effects in that movie, yeah, there were some rough edges.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And also too,
after this,
and also too, the humor. I don't think I laughed at all. Really, there were a few moments where I kind of laughed, but I'm just yeah, most of them just fall in its place. Do you remember the time where?
I'm just looking at the description here. I'm just trying to look at it to see what anything So it's pretty similar to this movie, but with Gracie, the only difference is that with Gracie, apparently, he releases an evil entity in the mansion, which doesn't happen in this version at all. But and they also changed the name of his wife from Elizabeth in this movie to Eleanor in the remake.
Wait, what?
And to me, it seems like they didn't really like use Gracie all that much compared to this one.
Yeah,
like
they
he's just like a
didn't.
background character, like
Yeah,
a nothing kind of character. What looks worse? Worse or The Haunting? Easy, The Haunting.
The
The
Haunting.
Haunting looks worse.
Yeah. But I will say this though, the cast of the reboot all gave good performances, especially with the standout. I think was Lakeith
Stanfield.
Yeah, he was able
That's
to
what I
like.
keep hearing. Like
He was
he's
able to.
a standout in the movie.
I think he was able to handle like both the comedic and emotional sides of his character too, while throwing in like themes of like.
Granted, I feel like
grief.
with the 2023 movie, it's a higher profile cast. This one is mostly character actors and people you see on TV or whatever. And this one has a higher profile. But it's shocking to me to think that it's actually worse than the 03.
Yeah, and really the biggest problem that I had with the reboot is the sheer amount of predictability the plot had.
Then again, this movie's fucking predictable too, to be fair.
Yeah.
This movie is really predictable too, so you could.
This movie's also like really dirt simple too.
Yeah, and do you guys remember the time when I think there was like a certain like event going on, and I think Guillermo del Toro was supposed to direct a reboot, and they did like a trailer, and I thought to myself, you know what? If Guillermo del Toro was,
it would have been an Oscar nominated for Best Picture.
I mean, it could have been really cool.
Yeah,
honestly, but I felt like.
But then it was in development hell. 2013, he dropped out, and then he got the guy who did Dear Black People. No, Dear White People. That's what.
And the more I thought about the reboot, I'm just like, why was this even made?
I can get why they want to try again, so make a better Haunted Mansion movie. It seems like leave it alone. It's not going to work because to me, this was part of the Haunted Mansion was the second of a project that Michael Eisner, head of Disney at the time, wanted to do, where he wanted to adapt all the rides at Disney World into movies. This was the second, and after this movie did well but didn't do as much as they would hoped, they canceled that idea. The only successful one, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of Black Pearl, which turned into a fucking franchise.
Oh, obviously.
Yep.
Obviously.
And this is during Disney's freaking midlife crisis in 2003, 2004, before, when their movies weren't doing very well on all divisions, until in September 22nd, 2004, a little show premiere called Lost and saved their asses. Yes, Lost in a way saved Disney because ABC is owned by Disney. Touchstone Television produced it. Disney, that's obviously Disney's adult division at the time. So Lost saved Disney. There you go, Hunter. Another reason to watch this movie. It saved fucking Disney.
That's true.
There you go. And Pirates of the Caribbean, I'll give Pirates of the Caribbean credit to because they took a risk putting that under the Disney label and having it still be PG-13, and it made gangbusters. And of course, it's a fucking iconic movie. So, yeah. I don't think there's anything else I have to say about this. I think I pretty much covered everything. I talk too much. Anybody else want their own thoughts about it? I talk too much.
I'm thinking of like other things that I like. I like I don't know, just kind of like how simple like the opening is with like the flashback stuff and everything, like the night that Elizabeth dies and everything. I like shots like where it points at the clock and it's like 13
Watch the
o'clock or
movie?
something.
Oh, come on. Sorry. Go ahead.
I like little things like that. And yeah, the production design is, I mean, wonderful.
Really good.
It like, I love like every room like in this house and seeing that kind of stuff, just like all the cobwebs and everything. Great set decoration. And again, like, yeah, the performances are all like pretty solid and everything. The kids I don't find annoying, and
they're not annoying at all. I feel like they're actually pretty knowledgeable. They actually help out in the plot.
Sometimes, but
At the beginning, it can be a little obnoxious, but nothing after when they
Yeah.
actually get inside the mansion.
And there's like some genuinely like fun like scenes. Like I always think of the mausoleum scene and everything. I think that's like genuinely kind of cool and everything. Terrence Stamp is.
I thought this little head stack.
He's Terrence Stamp, and he's
Exactly.
And
hey, hold on a second, Jared. Hold on a second. You know what I think? Those singing statues. You know what I thought they could one day sing?
What? Fuck you.
No, well, actually, it's yourself, but that's a different thing.
Jeez.
I was thinking they could do. I take a look at my enormous penis.
Oh my god.
I think that would have been awesome.
Ow. Ow.
Also, I will say that this movie, it maybe wasn't the first one, but it was the first time I noticed it because it was a kids movie. The first instance of me hearing the word damn in a movie. And I thought,
maybe?
like,
They say hell
my
in it?
childhood brain was, like, exploding.
They
Like,
also say
oh
the
my
word
god.
crap. Crap.
Damn. Terrence Stamp said, damn
you all to hell. That's what he said.
And I'm like, my childhood brain just, like, couldn't take it at the time.
Damn you all to hell. Did he watch Planet of the Apes the original?
That's so true. It's like fucking Planet of the Apes. But the only thing about his character is that it's way too predictable. He's the villain. He comes out with the fucking thunderclaps and all that shit. It's not even subtle.
Like, as soon as he's just, like, looking out the window, and he's, like, not even really looking out the window. He's like, it has flooded the road or something. The storm is, I don't know, like...
Yeah. And also, too, is that, what's funny about his character is that he thinks that Eddie Murphy's character is so obnoxious, and he's nonchalant about being obnoxious, and I hate this guy. It's funny. It's really funny.
God damn it, Jordy.
Dude, you have to watch it. You'll love it.
Freaking
what? Ooh.
Jordy sent me this freaking YouTube video where I had to watch something like Da Vinci's Notebook, and it says enormous penis from 2002.
Oh God. Jesus. Continue, Jared.
I'm sorry.
Other things. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much said, like, kind of like my biggest problem and everything, which is like the script. Not everything is like that funny. It's a movie that like I have like mixed feelings on too, because it's like, for as much as I like about the movie, I have like equal amounts that like I don't really. It's nothing that I absolutely hate. Like there's nothing in this movie I hate, but there's like moments where I'm just like, that's not
the funniest thing,
great or anything. Because like ultimately, like what this movie is, it's like very like inoffensive.
Yeah, it's safe.
And like it doesn't like, even if like you think it's like not very good or anything, it's like it's not gonna hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I don't think this is a bad movie at all. It's just kind of run of the mill mediocre, more or less.
That's what I would say. William, have any thoughts about the movie that you didn't mention before?
I don't think so, because I think we pretty much covered everything.
What about Jordy? You have any thoughts on this?
I just think that this movie was actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to say it's, like a masterpiece or the greatest thing of all time, but I will say, though, it does teach you some lessons, like never take things for granted and try to look through, some things that are bullshit. And then there's also, family, like, never take your family for granted either, just like with life.
It's like Fast and Furious.
I'm gonna agree with Jordy on that. Like that, there is like.
Oh wait, I got another flaw. I got another flaw.
Wait a second. I want to hear what Jared has to say before you interrupt.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just that he says, it's. I always quote the line and everything, and remember, like when Madame Leota says, I mean, it's something really simple or anything, but it's like you try, you fail, you try, you fail, but the only real failure is when you stop trying. So try again.
Exactly. That's a
I'm like,
pretty
that's
good
sweet.
quote there,
That's
too.
nice.
I forgot about a flaw that I had with this movie, that it was completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. The movie would have been the same if this was taken out. The workaholic father cliche. I cannot stand this fucking cliche. I cannot stand it. This fucker's making money and putting food on the table. What the fuck is with all this bullshit? You listen, he's putting food on the table. I hate every time any movie does this. The only time where it really worked was Jingle All the Way. That's it. Fucking Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, especially when Eddie Murphy was like talking to those two people, and he was like, sign now.
That was
he just
I
like
admit that was
I will admit too, Jordy, it kind of caught me off guard a little bit upon a second view, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta laugh. But yeah, it's just
so yeah, it's not a bad movie. It's just I'm in the middle on it. I'm completely in the middle on it. It's okay. I can watch. I can tolerate it. I can tolerate watching it. So I'm gonna give this a 2.5 out of 5 for this reason.
Okay.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
I give it a 5 out of 10. So same score as Victor.
I'm also giving it the same score as Jordy too. But I want to say something too. Like the last time I saw this movie, I was doing like one of those horror marathons back in like 2 years ago now, and I originally was like not like a fan of this movie because I'm like one of those people who did not like grew up with it when I was a child, but I feel like when I gave it a second viewing, I was like, you know what? It's like a decent time waster. Like I don't like necessarily like hate this movie per se. It's just like one of those things where you could pop it and I was like, oh, okay, there's something I can have fun with. Solid 3 out of 5 stars. But it's definitely.
I'll say this real quick.
It's better than a remake.
I don't
or
consider
reboot.
the movie one of Eddie Murphy's greatest works, but
Obviously not.
It is worthy of noting that it is kind of like one of his least best because he actually does really good in the movie.
Yeah,
he does everything he can to make it look as good as possible.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, would I watch it again? Maybe. Well, it's just a solid enough movie for what it was trying to accomplish.
Because I would do it for the positive vibes that it brings, and on top of that, I think when Eddie does a movie, he always goes all in with whatever he's in, like whether he's the the main star or whatever. Like he's done with a lot of films, like Life, is just one of them. 1999. This one is no exception. He'll always give it 100% of what he's got in any movie he's in.
Oh yeah,
that's what you gotta like about actors like him.
But yeah, the with this shit, yeah, I think it's in the middle. I think it's not bad. I probably watched it again if I'm like really super bored, but it's certainly a lot better than most movies in 2003 because 2003 is one of the worst fucking years for movies ever.
Yeah. I can give you like a few films to count. And
Hulk, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, fucking the theatrical cut of Daredevil, fucking
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. Oh my god.
Kangaroo Jack.
Oh
asshole.
My god. Kangaroo asshole.
That's one way to put it. More like Kangaroo Jack.
Geely, that's the worst movie of 2003 by far, and it's on the wheel.
Wait,
what? Fuck.
Wait, who put Kangaroo Jack on there? Was it me?
No. Nobody put Kangaroo Jack.
Geely.
I put Geely on it though.
and that was actually like a viewer's choice.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't me. It was the viewers. The viewers want us to watch Geely at some point.
Oh, God help us. Jesus, man. Like I've heard.
Here's the thing. I mean, Here's a little thing here. I kind of like Kangaroo Jack, even though some of it has a little bit of quips here and there. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's a bad movie.
Yeah,
I like the animated movie a lot.
I think that's actually better than the original.
I don't consider the animated movie canon at all. I just think of it just there for no reason.
Okay, so we're gonna spin the wheel now. We're gonna see what we're gonna have. Come on, zoom up the. No, too much.
Last week when we spun it twice, it still landed on a Jared pick.
Yeah, I forgot where it landed on before because we did.
Oh, Naked Gun. Naked Gun was.
But it's not. It doesn't count. We have to do it again. Let's see what we get.
If
today.
it lands on Naked Gun again,
I swear to.
I'm gonna laugh.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
All right, here we go. Oh,
honestly, I hope it lands on RoboCop.
He's already free. He's already free.
This guy will be.
Should be called Free William.
No. Free Big William.
Is it sad to say that I've never seen this movie in its entirety before?
I think I've only seen the movie's ending.
I kind of grew up on that
that's gonna
movie.
be fucking interesting. The only thing I remember is the fucking Michael Jackson song at the end. That's the only thing people remember about it.
Jose says Romy is Free
Yeah, it's
Willy.
Romy's funny because it's his biopic. Free Willy is his biopic. Happy birthday, Romy. We're doing Free Willy just for you.
No. You know what? It's called Free Romy.
November 28th, next Tuesday. Fucking Free Willy. Free Willy, the fucking orca. Is it an orca? Is it an orca rail that's in that movie? Or is it an orca? An orca? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an orca. But
oh my God, Ben, Free Willy. That's one free dick.
Oh my God.
Ben,
you better be lucky. You better be lucky you didn't land on something like Barney's Great Adventure, okay?
That's one free dick.
No, Barney's Great Adventure, best movie ever.
Oh my God.
Oh, Ben
So
is gonna kill me now.
funny.
Ben's gonna kill me.
Oh my God, Jordy, do the honors, please.
Go ahead, Jordy.
I'm surprised we had.
so much.
I'm surprised we went under 2 hours with Jared. We usually go over 3, but we actually made it under a little under 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be more to say
Me
about
too,
this
for
movie,
some
but
reason,
like there
really isn't
you can
anything.
sum it up in like less than 30 minutes almost.
Exactly.
Anyway, but that being
Yeah.
said, would you three shut the hell up, crackers? Hot damn!
Right.
You make me want me having a lobotomy up in this.
By the way, I have a quick update before you say goodbye. I have a quick update. Apparently,
okay. Here's my Eric impression. I can't get things out with someone interrupting me. I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna have to quit. That's right. I mean, because I hate being interrupted.
so Reddit.
Oh
everybody
yeah.
knows Reddit. So everybody on Reddit is planning on boycotting Scream 7 now. This is a breaking news. Reddit is planning on boycotting Scream 7. I shit you not. A lot of people are pissed off. The Scream fan base is pissed off. They're very vocal about it. And apparently Barrera got fired by her publicist. Apparently, because of the situation. All because Spyglass thought genocide was anti-Semitic. Give me a break. Now you can say your outro, Jordy. Jesus Christ. I just needed to say it.
We talk too much anyway.
I know I do.
Anyway, with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in for the Popcorn Panel Podcast, episode 54. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you missed your chance to live chat, comment down below. Give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you are new to the David 3000 Network, and hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever this channel does an upload, a premiere, or a live stream like this one at all times. Same goes for Victor DeValle, the Count, William Braun, the Conqueror, and Jared Ross, the Saint, and yours truly, the Young Blood Outsider, Jordy Scout, a.k.a. J. Manzel Jet. And with that being said, God bless you all. Have a great night, and stay healthy for a very tomorrow. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go capture Willie. That one.
Also, Barney's cocaine practice is the most pleasant sight to see.
What did I do wrong, Jordy?
And by the way,
what did you do wrong? Oh, I'll tell you what you did wrong.
What?
You-
What? Tell me. What did I do wrong?
What did you do wrong?
What'd you do wrong?
Did I do?
Take a
You
picture
made
of that. Take a picture
Even
of
that
that.
face, dude. Like, I can't say it's the face that only children have nightmares of, but I
Take
can't.
a
But
picture
I
of
can't,
that.
but I can't say it's the face that.
Oh, by the way, for all those wondering, Hunter's now on Letterboxd. Congratulations!
Oh.
Yay! Because he just signed up during the Black Friday sale that they had last week.
Yay.
Black
So
Friday.
when it's
huh?
complete, he'll send the links, as far as I know.
So
Once it's
What about
complete.
White
He's still
Friday?
working on it. No.
Oh God. So Jordy, what were you saying that why do you want to even like capture me? Because what did I do wrong?
You're the Pokemon I failed to catch in Pokemon Go.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a wild Willy.
Reminder.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't even need to remind William about this, but now I have to remind Hunter. This is what you have to do right now. Music? Yeah, that's the end credits music of Lost. You know what you have to do? You have to watch Lost now. You're cursed. You're dead. All because I won the bet. Fuck the Chiefs. Go Eagles. And also,
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
And also, before I sign out, happy
Doom Day.
Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you stuff your fucking fat faces with turkey and all that shit. So with that being said, goodbye.
Jordy, what did I even do wrong? I'm just like the big free William that just goes over the freaking
You
dog.
fucking
And I'm
quiet.
like, okay, good night.
Show me the money!